What's going on, everyone? It's time for another Christmas slasher thriller. Today we're going to review Santa's Sleigh. It was released October 25th, 2005, and directed by David Steinman, which, as far as I know, this is his only film he's done. So Santa's Sleigh. Well, Santa turns out to be the only son of Satan, and he loses a curling match in hell and gets sent back to Earth, where it causes a whole pile of mischief and misdeeds, and yeah, basically goes on a killing spree in this town, and it's up to these kids to, and there's one kid and a psychotic grandfather to take them down. Overall, this is a pretty standard slasher film. You got a big macho Santa played by Bill Goldberg, who, yeah, actually is pretty intimidating and stuff. And I like the old Norse Santa look and stuff. And this is also has quite a bit of comedic elements mixed in with it, um, to make it a little more good. And it takes place pretty much majority in the daytime, which is interesting. And that you don't really see slasher films like that anymore. And yeah, but so it's a pretty standard story. It's just a Santa going around killing people, and a group of kids and a grandfather basically have to try to take him out and prevent him. But the Santa is not your typical Santa. He has a big bison pulling his sleigh and shoots like laser beams out of his eyes and stuff. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, but overall, the kills and stuff were pretty good and gnarly and a lot of fun. And the Bill Goldberg, when he's about to kill someone, has some pretty good one-liners, but some really cheesy one-liners as well. The kids' characters in this, the girl, she's hot. She looks very familiar too. I've seen her in a couple other things, but yeah, she did really well. She basically carried the movie because she was probably like one of the better actors in the film, and yeah, and she was like the more stronger character, for the male kid was a big wuss and stuff. And it wasn't the greatest. I seen worse acting, but yeah, in this one he was definitely not one of the better ones. And yeah, but overall it was shot well. Special effects sometimes looks a little hokey now, but overall it still looks decent enough. But man, this film is short. This film's only an hour and 17 minutes long. um, but they also include some like really cheesy uh jokes where like over half of them don't really land that well, and don't really work well with what they're going for, but at least it was an attempt. But overall, I thought the film was amusing, but it leans way into the cheesier side of things. They definitely tried to appease the wrestling fans way more than the horror slasher fans, which is kind of the opposite, I think, of the direction they should have went, because you would obviously have way more in the horror community. But overall, it's an amusing, cheesy movie, and if you want to just watch Santa kill a lot of people with a lot of amusing kills with wrestling moves and stuff, this one might be for you. But if you're looking for a more harder, crazier slasher film, stick with Silent Night or Christmas Bloody Christmas or Christmas Blood, because this one is a little too hokey and stuff for this one. Overall, I thought this one was amusing, but overall, it's not like the greatest film out there or anything. I've reviewed quite a few better Christmas horror slasher films and stuff. So I'm going to give Santa Sleigh a 2.5 out of 5. Um, Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've seen it, if you want to see it, I'll link. I'll link. I'll link in the description where you can watch it for free. And also, make sure you check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. It's where I post clips, films, and reviews and feature all my stories. You have the film telling hashtag and some genre film in a hashtag, so you're aware of it. And also, make sure you check out my Letterbox down below at Therapy Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So follow me on one of those two platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people aware of it. And if you have any films or film franchise in any genre that you want to hear my opinions in the future, comment those down below. Try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we can find something weird, obscure, and all that you probably never thought of checking out together, somewhat like this. Also, so you can hear my opinions on popular so you hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things. And don't forget to ring that bell, because I'm probably gonna watch something weird on Shudder. Probably like a scare package, like an anthology or something. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, but that's it for this one. Watch out for killer Santas and the Bisons flying around this holiday season. I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.